What do you see from Mississippi State's offensive line offense?
They're really good with the run game. That's what they are. A lot of counters, powers, and all that stuff. So we're just gonna practice on that. But we haven't watched film on them really. So
When you look back to Saturday night, what kind of stands out about defensively your performance as a group?
I mean, we're resilient. We're tough. You can see that. Just a couple missed tackles here and there, and we could have had that game, but we lost, and that we just can only go up from there. So.
Coach Shields talked about tackling, missed tackles, those things. Is that kind of glaring when you guys watch it on film?
Oh yeah, definitely. We watched the film on Monday, and you can see all the just proper bad technique we need to work on and stuff like that. But the effort's there.
You guys mixing things up, and Ladarius got in and moved around some. Is that fun to kind of have some different wrinkles?
Oh yeah, definitely, because having another really good pass rusher on the field, that's a plus for us, especially on third downs, and plus and I think he's a great player. We have really good depth on defensive ends, so we can rotate.
Are you gonna line up at the left side primarily?
No, it doesn't matter. We just it's wherever we line up. It doesn't really matter.
You've had a couple obviously memorable games the past couple of years with Mississippi State. Just curious what memory from the rivalry, recently that you carry the most going into this week.
I mean, last year when that goal line play, that was just a really good play by Ryan Smith, and it wasn't just him; it was everybody else that led up to that play. But that's one thing. That's the one thing I remembered, and we had an alright season, but that was kind of it showed us who we are, and we're just a tough young group.
Defense, we always hear about going on the road. People talk about noise. For you guys as a defense, is it a little easier to play on the road than it is at home because it's a little quieter?
I mean, I guess so. You can get the call. It's a lot, because on a road game, it's not as loud, and it's with the play, like I said, with the play calling, Jake or Ashton can come in, give us the plays, not have to worry about crowd being too loud and distracting us, but it is what it is.
Corey, what do you think about the pressure you guys were getting off the end? It seemed like you guys were getting upfield plenty, but then Oswald was kind of slipping out through those cracks, and it was unclear if it was you guys were supposed to backtrack or the tackle was supposed to push up. What was going on with that?
I mean, everybody can do their job. We could backtrack, or the D tackles can get a little bit more push, so it can create a more compressed pocket. That's really what it was. We just need more push, and I feel like we're gonna be good.
Is the focus sharpened after a loss?
I mean, yeah, definitely. This week we're more it's all on details and so that and just everybody correcting their mistakes from last week. You don't want to go out to Mississippi State and doing the same mistakes we were doing in Clemson. So.
How do you go about balancing the idea of a lot of teachable moments, learning from mistakes, while at the same time game plan to go play Mississippi State?
I mean, technique. That's always a key to football. You can always work your technique, working on a different a team for that week we're playing. If it's proper footwork, you can do that with a run technique or something like that. So it's really doesn't really you can always work your technique.